Well, we might as well get this party started, so... This will get me to 1654. It's maybe getting a little too close. We do have an hour to kill. And then the council meeting. So for my quest... I think you have to consider me successful, even though everything has changed. Boy, my hunger got up pretty high. Good thing we bought some food. 7 o'clock. What time is it? Not quite 6. No, if I don't delay, I can probably come over here, sleep, and come back at 7. I guess maybe I should have slept one more hour. You have a bed, right? He has no bed. He's got no bed. Well, surely the game is such that if I'm late a couple minutes, it won't make a big deal, right? Or I could just reload my save and go back to where I did have a bed. Let's do that. I don't have a save. I didn't save. Okay. Well, I guess... We'll try one more time. No, we won't. We're just going to walk. I'm going to save. I'm going to sleep an hour. And then I'm going to come back. And if if I can't get in the door, I'll relive the save and I'll just wait an hour out here before going in. I feel really silly at the moment. You know, Mark Immortal wasn't there in the theater. Has he been removed from the game? Like, is he no longer a player on the stage? I mean, literally, he's not a player on the stage. But I, on the other hand, literally was a player on the stage. Which is kind of a very Shakespearean thing for them to do. Okay, we gotta wait just a couple minutes. We had all this stuff to trade. Well, I'll pause for the 3 minutes we have left, and then I'll come back. Oh my god, I can't time. It's only 16:50, whatever. I actually have to sleep for 2 more hours. I really don't want to talk about this, guys. 1700 is not 7 o'clock. 1900 is 7 o'clock. Also, the time seems to have stopped. I don't know if that's normal. Okay, we got a quick save. Yeah, there we go. Time ticked over. hopefully this guy will let us in. If not, we'll walk in circles till he does. It's the right thing to do, people. Blah, blah, blah. Came too early. Let's just walk this way for a little bit. We never really came back here that much. I think we walked this way one time before. Yeah, that's a big bell. I'm seriously just kind of unsettled by this whole experience. It got weirder and weirder and weirder, and it finally took like a David Lynch turn or something there. Where it's like suddenly, actually that's less a David Lynch turn. David Lynch would just be like, here's a series of incomprehensible images. Now that was more of a Stephen King kind of turn. Suddenly the author is addressing you directly. Time seems to stop up here. So we'll just wander off this way a little bit. There we go. So as we wander off, time ticks over. Let's go talk to the masked man. Save again. And I'll probably save one more time when we actually get to him. Enter Bachelor. The assembly waits for your decision. The queens have entered into a clinch and paralyzed each other. The party threatens to be resolved by a tragic stalemate. You're a pawn who came to the last line. Make a checkmate. Funny. Now everything will be solved. The Inquisitor, it seems, believes that she has used you. You got confused? Don't be scared. She herself is also nothing. All went to this. Now you work in the interest of inevitability. You cannot hide anywhere from it. The evil conquers all. Cutscene. Okay, so the General, the Inquisitor, Clara has showed up. Herispicus is here. Okay. Our mistress is here. Hello, Maria. Weird camera. Did you see that sudden, like, pull away? You know, this game has played enough tricks on me that I am wary. I'm going to go up to the top, and we're going to take a look. And it's Evian.
If we are the majority, the fragile polyhedron will not be touched. We can support life in it. Maria will be able to work wonders.
You came. I needed nothing else. You look just as alive, but you have no body. I can fly. A miracle happened. I made a start with feet. Also flied. But I had to lose my body, otherwise I would have fallen. Otherwise would I have fallen downward. Only you could say so. I knew that only you could believe in my miracle because you are special. Do not judge me too strictly. You are in fact not too captious. The dogmas of religion are alien to you. Do you really recognize my miracle? Yes. Look around. You see who sits now there below? Ruthless Inquisitor connected hands with bloody Heuristicus. Beak-headed demons wander in the altar, and the faceless ones serve her. I am scared so much. Seems to be so. I actually look after her when nobody sees her. Yes, she is vicious and proud. It is impossible to behave how she does. Even I never afforded anything like that. She despises you and hates all others. If it's within my power, sure. Oh, we're definitely having frame rate issues now. Hold on, my mouse cursor's way over there.
This wound hurts.
Look at them. You see now that she's a victim to turn to her demon. She honestly executes her duty as you and I. How could she manage to deceive you? I am not able to understand. What, did she lie to you? Did she hide the truth from you? It seems that everything that you have learned, you have found out without her help. All conclusions you've made are your conclusions. The whole town was open to you. She came here as a Lightbringer, capable to resolve all misfortunes by the power of intelligence. It appears to be a traitor who fed me a new lie as a disclosing of the truth. You're simply offended by her, Oinon. You feel that she has betrayed you only because you trusted her. It is not necessary to assume a savior in someone beforehand, and when this person doesn't justify your calculations, curse him, though he never knew about your hopes. To revenge your lodge, if you want to destroy the town to keep the tower, just to vex her and thus to punish her discretion is unworthy of you. You will also turn to a spiteful puppeteer conducted by the thirst of revenge. Okay.
It is not necessary to sacrifice neither the tower nor the town. It is possible to keep everything.
How? Very clever, but your intelligence holds you down. You never understand my truth. Even affinity with Maria and the belief in the abilities of Simon have not approached you to understanding the supreme essence of things. My truth is at this level only. Your victor is a victor of pure reason. Look, you, as well as we, have restored the picture of the universe and opened the root of the event, but you have restored it only in the most strict and avaricious kind. You have found out the mechanics of the event. You, on a broader scale, are a mechanic of the science of doctoring. We are much deeper, believe me. You have created the mechanically consistent, rational world. You want to keep what would be reasonable to keep, and want to destroy everything what is expedient to be destroyed with minimal risk for success of your tragic mission. Yeah. You want to keep Polyhedron from respect for the related genius who has calculated the mechanics of a trap for a miracle, the device able to catch what is impossible to be caught. In Polyhedron you have seen cold glass mathematical masterpiece. I'm not the one you knew beforehand. In fact, we are more than one, and perhaps many of us exist. Our pretty face is the same, but who knows whose will stands behind it now?
I have a fever.
Okay, well, that was very direct. I have a calculation or self-interest. Oh, I am not...
As you decide, so it will be.
As you see, I am really powerless. I am accused that I have prepared your discovery. There is no belief to me. Tell them who made this opening, because the glory belongs to you. You are in doubt? In this case, they are the same. It is strange that you have not understood that. This place is utopia. It's a violation to nature. Utopia must be destroyed. It is evil. What causes such hate? Yeah! I sentence a few to death for the sake of the rescue of many. Here now I suggest buying the happiness of several thousand for a small sacrifice, because a utopia demands sacrificing more and more. Even this utopia. Utopias are usually constructed to embody an ideal of justice, freedom, or economic prosperity. This is different from others. This town is not a place which does not exist. It is something that cannot be, should not be. Here the reason connects with the source. Should not be? Yes, a phenomenon which is beyond the habitual reality, which contradicts the laws of common sense and embodies itself the things that the human people should not know, experience, or see. And still, despite this, it is something created and materialized at human will. Our country holds an absolute record on experimental designing utopias, and this quality should be related to its doubtless merits. In fact, the social masterpieces are rare, but they happen, and not always they are created casually. However, by a strange coincidence of circumstances, they do not live long. Now, in the beginning of our century, they all have disappeared. It seems that there is no such country which would endow the inhabitants with the internal force simply because they live in this country. A nice town suddenly starts to die. Nobody knows for the reason. Why this one, in which even the miracle is embodied, the most interesting, most mysterious? Okay. The whimsical authorities of miracle, casually embodied in polyhedron, has been violently withheld by the flesh of the town, which has grown it up and fed with resources, people in hot blood. This flesh became for it simultaneously a bowels and a prison. Enslaved miracles die not by malicious intention, but according to their nature. You cannot hold a miracle by hands. It's possible to keep its corpse only. This is no new idea. We shall emphasize the illness and embodiment of this logic. What is it? A blessing or evil? Why did it appear in town? Why you came to the town at the same time, a hero by all attributes, almost a miracle maker. The authorities tried to force you to keep the miracle violently. Not the Canes, they are unfortunate and possess. This is their role. They represent here their force, but you want to become a slave again. The authorities subordinate you to their plan. Tell him, Daniel, there he stands and waits for your word. The same puppet as well. Direct his guns. None ever heard such recommendation from me. I said that I completely rely on you. Also remember of what I warned you. Okay.
It seems to me all the time that someone looks at us from the other side.
When night falls, and a wind will scatter the smoke from the burnt ground, and the dust from destroyed buildings will go down, you will see some new constellations in the sky that will carry their lights to us. Oh yeah, there's frame rate problems. Yeah, she's like the Scarlet Mistress or something, right? Simply other people do not see them because their light was going from too far otherworldly spaces. Now the first means these stars reach our surfaces, we shall blah blah blah. To perish, burn down, be dissolved in others without rest. So it was with my mother, so it was with Simon. Georgie will be lost tomorrow, and the father will die in a week, and that was my cell phone just randomly falling to the ground. That's kind of weird. Your cell phone, you don't randomly fall to the ground, bro. Oh boy, what does this mean? They need to free the place for new guests. My brother will become embittered, will betray me, and will rise against me, but I shall find justice on him. He will want to hide behind the back of Capella when the mother's eyes will look at him from under my frowned eyebrows. I'm going to stop and reload and hopefully fix this frame rate thing. So I'll be right back. Oh, this is much better. Hello, I'm back.
In fact, there are other healers here besides you.
Some might be destroyed. Enough to destroy polyhedron. Not necessary to destroy anything. Because her hometown should not allow her to work, because it seems to me that she has conceived of alcohol. Dying grimace? No. I don't know what to pick.
My hands bend.
You sure they really have nothing more to tell me? You'll die if you come. No, we've done all this.
Well,
We're gonna pick the no answer. So I guess we go sleep now. And we end the day. And we see what happens. I think this is the only decision I can make after what I saw in the polyhedron earlier this day. That kind of insanity is insane. Then maybe I'll see the ending and I'll go, oh, I made the wrong choice, but let's give it a try. I'm going to stand by this ending. Gross. I apologize for the volume level. I can't do anything. I guess they just abandoned the town. Well, that's no good. So, I guess I lied. If they're just going to abandon the town.
I shall break down soon.
Very little time is left.
Our whims.
This wound hurt.
It is not necessary to sacrifice neither the tower.
Maybe I'll just see what all the endings look like. I don't know, we'll try this ending. I don't know, man. That was so underwhelming. I expected to see something happen, you know? Instead, everybody's just dead. We chose badly. We chose wrong. Oh. They all died anyway. Well, I hope you can hear me okay. I really don't know what to think about all of that. I feel like in the end it didn't really matter. Yeah, no, I think the first ending was definitely the way to go. We're just gonna check out all the endings real
Where are
quick.
the idle orderly?
Leave the tower and thin support will stay after bombardment. Map drawing pointing to source infection.
Very little time is left.
No, those.
Yes.
The town can be cleared.
Okay, well, let's go see the ending movie. I guess by saving the adherence of the other people, by saving everyone, I get to see their endings too. So we saw Claire's ending, we're going to see my ending. We saw the super crummy ending where everyone dies because the kids abandoned us. So let's see what happens when the city dies and the tower lives. Although why I would want to see somebody else's ending, I'm not sure. Shouldn't the ending we get just be dependent purely on the actions we've taken, as opposed to just a choice? Boom! Come on, blow it up. She changed her clothes.
Did he make it? That was the free choice.
Oh.
We admit the victory of the player.
Yes, it looks like a miracle. The exit is open.
I guess this is the true ending for me. We didn't get this scene before. The exit is open. We've never been able to go out this door. Still can't. Okay. Worth a try. don't think that that means anything. Oh, here we go. Ending. What does that mean? We went out to the stars? Let's see Herspicus. Herspicus.
My hands bend badly.
You speak the language of terrible fairy tales from the far childhood, and I've already disaccustomed to understand such language. Until about his relations with this ancient tribal order, this is a pledge of rescue of the town as I understood. Let's go watch when we're ending.
The tower has to be destroyed.
So what are we going to see when we blow up the tower? Come on, let's walk faster. I do a jump cut here, but we're already here, so. Who cares? Who cares indeed? Sleep. So I guess maybe for Haruspicus, like old Vlad is upstairs instead of Evian. Well, I apologize, but Haruspicus' ending just totally crashed the game. So I guess we won't see it. I have so many thoughts about this game in my head. They're not even coherent or rational. So I'm not going to try to articulate them. I guess like the only thing I can say now is when I first started playing this game, it filled me with a sense of dread all the time. And as it went on, and I became more and more comfortable with the world, that sense of dread went away. Throwing that weird meta thing towards the end of the game is just really weird, and to some extent I think it takes away the impact of what was going on. I don't know that I understand why they did what they did, but they did it, and it was their call. You guys have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Maybe I'll do a video game review of this. Maybe not. I'm not sure. It's such a weird game. And beating it kind of makes me not want to play the remake / sequel, whatever it's going to be. I don't know if that makes any sense. It makes sense to me anyway. You have a great day. Bye-bye.